We're Saskwatch, and you're watching the AU review. Cool.
I think things like Big Sound and Ormy, they definitely played a big part in us doing international shows.
Definitely, yeah, that's true.
Now let's talk about international shows.
Yeah.
How have your experiences been overseas?
Very different to playing in your home country, I guess.
Logistically,
yeah.
well.
It's nice to actually know where you're going or know your way around the place with having such a big band. I guess, I don't know, like the UK and Europe were very different from each other and different from Australia. Yeah, I don't know. There was a lot of bands there. Stop being quiet, it's freaking me out.
Well, you're answering the questions.
Okay.
I don't want to talk
Okay, fair.
over the top of
Well, that would just
you
feel
every
good.
time you...
No, playing overseas is a lot different because you have to start basically from the bottom again and try and re-establish yourself and find the right crowd that likes you, I guess. And being overseas, especially in the case of like the UK and Glastonbury, for example, we're playing on stages at Glastonbury, which was amazing. But Glastonbury is so huge that you're competing with like hundreds of other bands to get people to watch you. I think when we played Edinburgh Festival, the average amount of people that was a good show was if you could get 7 people to your show because of the amount of performances going on. I mean, we got more than 7, but it's that having to re-establish yourself after putting in so much hard work in Australia to try and get overseas in the first place. I guess that's...
You want to at least have more people in the audience that are on the stage.
Yeah. So 10 people's fine, but anything lower than 9 is a bit embarrassing. I don't know.
Well, you're performing later tonight at Big Sound. Are you looking forward to that set? And is there anyone else you're hoping to see while you're here?
Yeah, stoked about the set. There was a lot of good bands playing here. Actually, I just heard a new band, and they are called, and I'm scared I'm going to mess this up, Kook Machine? I could be way off. Kook Animal. I'm so sorry.
Kuka?
Nah,
K-U-C-K-A?
it's 2 words. They're from Sydney. They're a rock and roll band. I just heard them. They're playing Alumbra tonight at like 9:20, and they sound sick.
Well, by then you hopefully will work out their name and how to pronounce them.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just heard it. So.
No, fair enough. I don't know who you're talking about. So
Yeah.
you're already doing one better than me. Let's look ahead to the rest of the year. There's a few shows obviously coming up. You've got something in Sydney and Manning Bar. You've got the Melbourne Music Festival. I guess kind of talk us through how the year's wrapping up.
There's in Australia got Melbourne Festival, the show at the Manning Bar, Toowoomba Flower Festival.
And then later, I think we've got the NGV as well.
Yep, later in November we got a show at NGV in Melbourne.
Have you ever done one of those NGV shows that played?
No, we've played in the Arts Centre in Melbourne. That was interesting because we were in a very small room and they wanted us to be quiet, but there's 9 of us and 4 people play horns in the band, so that was an interesting experience, I guess. But no, we haven't played the NGV. I don't know, have you seen a band play there or?
I've seen photos and stuff of it, and it just looks like an incredible environment.
Yeah, it sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's right about all this artwork.
Yeah.
Hoity-toity sort of things.
Yeah. So, I don't know. We'll see how that goes.
And then New York, we go to New York and America for some shows in October.
Is that CMJ?
CMJ, that's right, yeah.
It's quite a lot of bands. You're one of many bands I've interviewed today who will be going to CMJ. A huge contingency of Australian bands going over,
yeah.
which is amazing. Are you looking forward to it?
Definitely. I've never been to America, let alone CMJ before, so I'm really excited that we get to go over and play there. And yeah, I don't know. And see some bands over there, like from the States, would be sick. Seeing them actually like live.
And discovering stuff as well. I mean, that's the great thing about Big Sound, and whether you can pronounce them or not.
Yeah, good old Nuke, Mechanical.
Just a band that you've never heard of that you stumble across, and then 2 years later maybe they explode, and you go, I saw them at CMJ or I saw them at Big Sound.
Yeah.
It's a great opportunity to do that. Musically, what else is going on? Do you have anything else coming out this year? Any more singles, videos, those sorts of things?
I think we've got another single that will probably be coming out before the end of the year.
Off the record?
Yeah. I think
Yep.
that's what we've got.
It'll be coming.
It'll be coming on its way. We're just still kind of trying to work out which song that we want to kind of finish the year on. And then, I don't know, working towards just new material, I guess, and keep playing live music and stuff like that.
Does the kind of the live show, because seeing you guys live is so much a part of the story. Like if you haven't seen you live, you almost feel like you're missing out.
Yeah.
Does the live show for you influence kind of the direction you take? I mean, if you go, let's add this to a song, let's add that to a song. Do you let songs grow in the live environment in that respect?
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'm a firm believer of playing songs live before you record them. There's something about when you play live, you learn something about the song and how the audience reacts to it that
you
is
don't
good.
get from just rehearsing in a room and feeling like the song's good. Yeah. It's like when you say an idea out loud and then you realise it's good or bad, but it sounded amazing regardless of what it was in your head. It's kind of like that. So, yeah, we'll be doing that.
So it should make it interesting what comes next, given how many shows you've been doing, how many places you've been playing, and the people that you've been surrounding yourself with.
Yeah.
Yeah, the new record will be rad, I reckon. I'm pumped.
Yeah.
The new songs are feeling really good.
Yeah.
Different.
So, yeah, I think we will be kind of trying to slip new songs into the set just to see how people take them. We're always kind of moving forwards with sounds as well, so it'll be interesting to see how people associate the new stuff with us.